ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय।
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यः कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि।
रामानुजदया पात्रम् ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्।
சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्य कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि। रामानुजदया पात्रम् ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे வேதாந்ததேதிகம். திரொன்று தோப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையார் ஆரொன்று சொல்ல பழமொழியுள் ஓரொன்று தானே அமையாதோர் தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வனேர கோமளவு வாழ்வு.
120. So we are now discussing what is sadhyopayam. Of course, almost all secrets, as we all know, are repetitions. So let us say it. Let us see it fast. So already we know sadhyopaya and siddhopaya both are Lord. So everything is Lord, as we say. So புருஷனுக்கு கர்த்தவியமாக சோதித்தமான புருஷார்த்த சாதனம். No, our method to reach God is service. So last purushartha, human purpose of life, is moksha. Moksha meaning kainkaryam. So believing, having full faith on the Lord, that He is the means, He is the readily available means, achievable means, sadhyopaya. Readily available meaning is siddhopaya. So sadhyopaya is already at hand. That means reachable, achievable, and so on. So purushartha sadhanam. So Lord Himself induces us. Lord Himself encourages us to do our duty. And then moksharthamana sadhyopayam. Mokshartham again kainkaryam. The purpose of emancipation is doing service. So sadhyopayam. Initially we understand that it is bhakti, And before bhakti, karma and jnana also there. So we must go through these steps also. The karma yoga must be practiced, then jnana yoga must be practiced. Karma yoga by learning from the preceptors how to do anushtanam, daily duties, rituals. Then jnana yoga also we must get knowledge from the preceptors. And of course the final preceptor is Lord. Then the third yoga, when we want to practice bhakti, as per Bhagavad Gita, we know karma, jnana, bhakti. So we have an alternative, fortunately, for bhakti, namely prapatti. Good alternative, easier alternative. Then bhakti is to be practiced, devotion. So all through karma, jnana, bhakti, everything through kainkaryam, doing service. Then prapatti. So the achievable end, sadhyopayam, is of twofold, namely through either devotion or surrender, total surrender. So bhakti rupamana sadhyopayam. Now what is the devotional type of the achievable end, achievable means? Karma, just why I told you, karma yoga, jnana yoga. Samskrita means refined. So we refine our meditation every time. Then antakarana sadhyamai. It is possible by mind. It is achievable by mind. After controlling all other 10 sense organs, so the 11th sense organ is useful for going further in Bhakti Yoga. Then Ashtanga Yoga Samyitamai. Again, we have to read Yoga Shastra fully, understand. So, what are the 8 limbs of yoga, meditation? And it is indicated, Samyitamai, indicated. Then Varna Adi Niyata Adhikaramai. Varna Adi Niyata Adhikaramai. Varna Adi. Adi meaning ashrama. Varna plus ashrama. So Varna plus ashrama, Niyata Adhikaramai. So we are qualified, eligible according to our caste and ashrama distinction, stage of life. Then Varnashrama Dharma iti kartavyata kamai. So when we are eligible or qualified to be one of the 4 stages of life or one of the 4 caste distinction. It's called Guna Karma Vibhagam. According to our quality and action, we are divided into 4 categories. So iti kartavyata kamai, that is duty bound according to our varna and ashrama. So dharma is duty. Again, iti kartavyata kamai means bound on duty, compulsory duty. Krishra sadhyamai, very difficult to achieve. Though it is said very easily, it is very difficult. Krishra means difficulty. So Krishra sadhyamai. Because our meditation should be continuous, without gap, without interruption. Taila dharavat, just like the viscosity of the liquid called oil. Tailam is oil, especially gingerly oil, sesame oil. But let us take even little more viscous oil. Say, for example, castor oil. Why I say this is just for sake of understanding.
The தேன்
So
தேன்
dharavat.
இருக்குல்ல, அதான் தேன் கூட அதே கேட்டகரியில வரும் இல்லையா?
தேன் கரெக்ட். தேன் கூட அந்த அக்னியில சேர்ப்பா, யாகத்துல தேனும் சேர்க்கறது. ஸோ தாராவத், coconut oil, right? So I was telling maximum oil. You can also say add, தமிழ்ல தெரியும், இங்கிலீஷ் தெரியாது, இலுப்பெண்ணெய். அது நெய் மாதிரி இருக்கும். So Ilupennai, the burning of a lamp by Ilupennai will be very favorable to our vision, eyes. Tailadharavat, like the flow, like the other waterfall, like the fall of oil, then that means there is no gap. Avichinna smriti santati rupamai. So that is the example for uninterrupted remembrance, memory, smriti, santati, aharaha, daily. Aharaha meaning during daytime, every day. Every day it means aharaha, meaning daily. So sabhyasa adhe atishayamai. Again, our action depends on our practice. So our correctness of our action depends on our practice. Abhyasa adhe atishayamai is wonderful because the support is wonderful because it depends on practice, frequent practice, not frequent or continuous practice, you can say. Aprayanam meaning we said already the word ajivam till the end of life. Prayanam is journey, aprayanam is up to the journey, until the journey. Anuvartaniyamai, to be followed. Prarabdha itara punya papa nivartakamai. So that will solve the problems of sins, all sins, and also merits. Because merits are also obstacles to the emancipation. That is even what you call moksha, kainkarya prapti. So prapti virodhi is punyam also. Merit also will be impediments to reaching the goal. So prarabdha, first one. Itara meaning others, namely sanchitam and agami. In future, we are going to do good actions and bad actions. Agami. Sanchita collected already over a lot of births, all our merits and demerits. Yes, Ranganatha Priyan, welcome. So, Swayatna Sadhya Antima Pratyaya Sapekshamayiru. Sapekshamayirukum. We will like to continue. Sapeksham means it is necessary. We may feel it is necessary. And how do we say necessary? Swayatana sadhya antima pratyaya. We will gain confidence. We will increase our confidence, increase our faith. That means we will have faith that we will reach the goal. Antima, sadhya antima. Then swayatana, by one's own effort. Again, please remember every time satvika tyaga. So this is called sadhyopayam. This is what we call sadhyopayam. Siddhopaya. Now we discuss sadhyopaya. Prapatti rupamana sadhyopayam. Both are Lord, so there is no difference. Prapatti rupamana sadhyopayam. So achievable means by total surrender. So in this case, in sadhyopayam, that is in the total surrender, one of the limbs is, Mahavishwasadi. So Rakshishyati iti Mahavishwasaha, that is one of the limbs after you choose the protector, Goptrutva Varnam. Then again Samskrita, so our action is refined, improved. Then Antakarana Sadhyamai, it is possible by mind. Then Shadanga Yoga Samyitamai. So we saw in the previous one Ashtanga Yoga Samyitamai. Here Shadanga. Shadanga is, as we say, as you know, the 5 limbs of the total surrender earlier. The 6th limb is total surrender. Sampurna Pratipatti and Prapatti. So first one is on Karpanyam, Akinchanyam, helplessness. Kai Mudal Illami. Second is Pratikulya Varjanam. Then Anukulya Sankalpaha, third step. Fourth step, Gotrutvaranam. Fourth limb. Then fifth limb, Rakshishyati iti Mahavishwasa. Lastly, total surrender. So Shadanga Yoga Samjitamai. Ananya Upaya Sarva Adhikaramai. You see a little difference between the previous paragraph. Compare the words then and there. So we are qualified there as Varnadineta Adhikaramai. We were qualified according to the caste and stage of life distinction. Whereas here, Ananyopaya Sarvadhikaramai. Now we are qualified because we don't go to any other god. We don't adopt some other means. Lord himself is the means. Ananyopaya Sarvadhikaramai. Then Anukulya Sankalpadi Matra Parikaramai.
சுவாமி இதுல அந்த வர்ணாதி சமாச்சாரமே வரல. நீ அனன்யோபாயம், அதாவது அவர் மேல விசுவாசம் வச்சுட்டா நீ வர்ணமே சம்மந்தம் இல்ல.
இல்ல அது சாத்தியோபாயத்துல, சித்தோபாயத்துல அது உண்டு.
இல்ல அது சொல்ல மேஜர் டிஃபரன்ஸ் இஸ் அந்த வர்ணா வித்தியாசம் இதுல கிடையாது.
இல்ல இதுல கிடையாதுன்னா அதுல உண்டாச்சு. அதனால
ஆமா ஓகே ரெண்டு உபாயத்துல ஒரு உபாயத்துல உண்டு, இதுல கிடையாது. இதுல அதுல இருந்து how it is diluted, அதாவது அவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்பட வேண்டாம், ஈஸி. வர்ணம் கூட ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லையா? அப்படிதானே?
இல்ல டைல்யூட்டட்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. எதுக்கு சொல்ல வரேன்னா, இந்த உபாயத்துல ரெண்டு உபாயம், சித்தோபாயம், சாத்தியோபாயம். உபாயம்ங்கிறது மீன்ஸ், வழி. அதுல ரெண்டு, அந்த ரெண்டுல ஒண்ணுல வர்ணாசிரமம், இன்னொன்னுல பெருமாள் தான். பெருமாள் தான் அனன்ய உபாயம். அதாவது அந்த அந்த இடத்துல அனன்ய உபாயம், அதாவது வேற தேவதைகளை கூட சேவிக்கிறதுக்கு சான்ஸ் இருக்கு. இது அதுல அதுதான் வித்தியாசம். நீங்க டைல்யூட்டட் சொல்ல முடியாது. எல்லாமே
டைல்யூட்டட் இந்த சென்ஸ், அந்த there is no condition on varna, whereas it is clear, so anybody can come with if you have a பூர்ண விசுவாசம்.
ஆமா அதுதான் நீங்க சொல்ற பாயிண்ட் நெக்ஸ்ட் லைன்ல வருது. அதாவது ஈசின்னு வருது, சுக்கரமாயின்னு வருது, சுக்கரமாயின் ஈசின்னு வருது. அதுல கிருஷ்ண சாத்தியமாயின்னு வந்தது, கிருஷ்ண சாத்தியமாயின்னு வந்தது. கஷ்டம் அது. அங்க வர்ணாசிரமத்தை படி பண்றது கூட கஷ்டம். அதனால இங்க சுக்கரமாய். அப்புறம் இந்த அங்கங்கள்ல இந்த 6 limbs ஆஃப் தி டோட்டல் சரண்டர் ஆனுகூல்ய சங்கல்பம் இருக்கும் இல்லையோ, அந்த ஆனுகூல்ய சங்கல்பாதி மாத்திர பரிகரமாய். இப்ப அப்படின்னா அந்த மற்ற அங்கங்கள் கூட ரொம்ப முக்கியம் இல்லைன்னு அர்த்தம். அதாவது இந்த இடத்துல இன் திஸ் கான்டெக்ஸ்ட் பிராதிகூல்ய வர்ஜனம்ங்கிறது முக்கியம் இல்லைன்னு ஆயிடுச்சு. ஏன்னு கேட்டா ரெடி டன். ஒய் பிராதிகூல்ய வர்ஜனம் ஹஸ் பீன் டன்? அதாவது banned rules were obeyed. That is, banned rules were followed scrupulously.
Do's and don'ts, don't is neglected.
அவ்வளவுதான். do's இப்ப இருக்கும் முக்கியம். அனுகூல்ய சங்கல்பாதி மாத்திர பரிகரமாய். Acceptability by just favorable decisions. That is, following the rules of scriptures. Then Sukaramai easily Prarthana Anvita Sakrit Bharanyasa Rupamai. Though previously we start with a total surrender, this Sadhyopaya consists of only total surrender. So we request the Lord, we plead to the Lord, we beg the Lord. That's very important. Kulashekara says, Pranipatya Yache. Yache, aham yache, I beg. Prarthana Anvita. So we must pray to him. And then Sakrit Paranyasa Rupamai. Only one time surrender. Sakriti once, Bharanyasa, depositing the burden, so both merits and demerits, that is sins and merits. So Bharanyasa Rupamai. So Anadheya Atishayamai. Again, just like we saw the previous word Ananyopaya, there is no other God for our method, for our means. And again, we are the only receptacles for His grace. Please understand this. So Anadheya Atishayamai meaning we are also wonderful. Why? How are we wonderful? So we are wonderful creations. Wonderful creations in the sense, as human beings, we understand knowledge, we gain wisdom. So we are very great. Whereas all other living beings do not. All other insentient objects cannot learn. And therefore, in order to receive grace, we are the fittest person. We are the fittest objects in this world. So, anadheya atishayama. That means there is no other object which is fit for the receipt of the grace from the Lord. In other words, Lord's blessings can be shown only to, or can be given only to the individual souls, not anybody else. And therefore, as Kulashekhar Alvar, Perumal Thirumozhi says, initially he says many objects. He says insentient object like steps to the mountain.
Lord.
படியாய் கிடந்து உன் பவளவாய் காண்பேன். That is insentient object. That is just like a cement, mortar, stone, brick and so on, mud and so on. It is insentient object. Then Kuruhai Pirandu, he said, I should be born as a bird in the lakes of Tirupati. Kuruhai Pirandu. So he goes to the next level. That is what we call wisdom level, higher wisdom level. Kuruhai Pirandu. In Tamil, it is said that they have two types of intelligence. The birds know where the food is available. They come and pick up so many living beings. It's only one of them. So ants know when you just sprinkle sugar on the floor, ants come to take the sugar from nowhere. எங்கேருந்து வந்ததுன்னு தெரியாது. இந்த எறும்பு வந்து உங்க சர்க்கரையை சாப்பிட்றதுக்கு வரும். அது மாதிரி. So they know, they have what you call sense. So two-sensed birds. So we are all six-sensed living beings. So then adeha patam. The word is different. Please remember. So prayanam is there previously. Again, previous to that word, jivam, we said, yavat jivam, as long as we live. So we said prayanam, till our life journey. Then here, deha patam. This is little different because we must identify our soul as different from the body, and therefore the body gets slain. Body falls down. Deha patam. Deha patam. Body falls down. Till the body falls down. Meaning the individual soul gets Sukshma Sharira and goes away. That is, gets out. Then Swarupa Avrityadi Kartavya Shesha Rahitama. So this is now, previously we said Kartavya Takamai. Please show the previous paragraph. Yeah, just in. Varnashrama Dharma Giti Kartavya Takamai was there. according to the caste distinction and according to the 4 stages of life distinction. So we have our duty is fixed duty, whereas now as we understand the individual soul, we understand the individual soul, who is Jivatma, what is the original nature of Jivatma, then Avrityadi Kartavya Shesha Rahit. We need not repeat Avriti. Avriti is repetition. So we need not repeat the duty because the duty is over. The duty is over. How do you say that duty is over? Because the body has fallen down. The life has come to an end. So when the human life comes to an end, the service also comes to an end for just for the sake of understanding. So Shesha Rahitama, Kartavya Shesha Rahitama. There is no duty remaining. There is no reminder of the duty. Remnant, there is no remnant of duty. Then Prarabdha Karma Nivartana Kshamamai. So already we saw Prarabdhadi, please show the previous, just last 3 lines. So Prarabdha Itara Punya Papa Nivartakamai. There it is solved. All the sins dissolved, all the merits absolved. Whereas here, Prarabdha Karma Nivartana Kshamamai, capable of removing the Prarabdha Karma's action, result. So that means again, we will not have what you call a collection of sins which are bound to be experienced. We are bound to suffer. Prarabdha always shows negative connotation, and therefore we will not say merits by Prarabdha. We won't say we enjoy by our fate. That is my negative fate. So by negative fate, we cannot enjoy. We say we never say, because the fate itself is a negative word in Tamil, Tamil habits. In Tamil habits, we won't say vidhi. Vidhi is fate. So நான் என்னுடைய தலைவிதி நான் ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கேன்னு சொல்ல மாட்டோம்.
What we earned. No, what we earned earlier.
ஆமா, பகவானுடைய அனுகிரகம், பெரியவாளுடைய ஆசீர்வாதம் அப்படிலாம் சொல்லுவோமே தவிர என் தலை விதின்னு நொந்துக்க மாட்டோம். We won't get disgusted or dejected by saying my fate is to be happy. சந்தோஷமா இருக்கேங்கிறது என்னுடைய தலை விதி அப்படிங்கிறது கிடையாது. அப்படி சொல்ல மாட்டோம். அதுக்காக தான் சொல்றேன் இங்க.
But that is a fact. It is a fact. But we never commit. We never say by words.
அது இல்ல, ஏன்னா விதிங்கிறது எப்போதுமே நெகட்டிவா பேசுறோம். பிரம்மாவுடைய தலையில இருக்கிற எழுத்துன்னு சொல்றோம். நம்ம தலையில பிரம்மா தலையில எழுத்து எழுதியிருக்காரு. நம்ம தலையெழுத்து அப்படின்னு நான் சந்தோஷமா இருக்கிறது என்னுடைய தலையெழுத்துன்னு சொல்றது இல்லை. அதாவது we will say, இப்போ நான் just for joke I'm saying, Brahma has no legibility in writing. புரியல. பிரம்மா எழுதினது தலையில எழுதினது புரியல. அவர் டாக்டர் போல் இருக்கு, அதனால எழுதுறது புரியல. It is not understandable.
Nowadays doctor also cannot write. The instructions that come from medical board, that you should write very clearly.
அதனால தான் சொல்றேன், டாக்டர்ஸ் ஹேண்ட் ரைட்டிங் இஸ் நாட் லெஜிபிள் மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் தி டைம். அதனால பிரம்மா இஸ் அ டாக்டர், his writing is not understood by us, whether he has written good future for us or bad life for us. So
if you understood, you will try to change it so that he never gives the chance.
That's also right. Prarabdha karma nivartana kshamamai. So there is no possibility of our suffering due to prarabdha, either good or bad actions. So good and bad actions do not collect like sanchita karma, and there is no compulsion on us to suffer by prarabdha or even be happy by prarabdha. Then swaprayatna sapeksha antima pratyaya anapekshama irukum. So the previous sentence was swaprayatna. Look at these. Let us look at these. All right, stop here. So yatna sadhya antima pratyaya sapekshama irukum. So we had a confidence in our own efforts in the previous concept.
Yoga.
That is siddhopaya. Whereas here sadhyopayam will be swaprayatna, one's own effort. Sapeksha, it is sapeksha. It is exactly same as sapeksha in the previous paragraph also. So we need our own efforts. At the end, antima, so again there antima, then pratyaya, confidence, that also is there. But confidence is not necessary. Our efforts are necessary, but confidence is not necessary in this paragraph, in this sadhyopaya. Whereas previously it is necessary. Confidence is necessary. Because once we confide in the Lord, once we believe in the Lord, once we have faith in the Lord, then we will only make efforts and just leave. Don't worry about confidence, faith. That means confidence is not necessary. So sadhyopayatil. Now we go to the final sentence. Anupayatvadi vyapadesham. Now once we believe completely the Lord as means, achievable means, then even this upayatvadi, when we say the word upaya, when we say Lord is upaya, Lord is siddhopaya, Lord is sadhyopaya, this very term is not necessary.
Yes.
It becomes redundant. So anupayatvadi upadesham. Then why? Parasankalpa sapekshatvadi nibandhanam. The only condition is there, nibandhanam. What is the condition? Lord should decide it. That's all. So let us not worry about our own efforts. Let us not think that he is the means, he is the sadhyopaya, he is the achievable means, he is the siddhopaya, he is readily available means. Let us not distinguish Lord as two upayas, and we need not use the word upaya at all, because we wait for parasankalpa, Lord's decision, Lord's will. So that is important, sapekshatva. So we need that. We need Lord's will. That is the primary condition, nibandhana. So we are bound by Lord's sweet will, they say. Sweet will of God. Because why it is sweet? Because our aim is to achieve the goal. So it is sweet will of God.
Dvaita philosophy says that it is God's will to choose people. He never grade people. He choose people for his abode.
Yes.
It is his will. He chose. That is how the philosophy goes.
No, they have levels of achievement. They say human being is what on lower level. Then Hanuman, Vayu, they say Hari also, Hari Vayu. And they say Bhima, these are all higher souls. Of course, we understand Hanuman is a great devotee of Rama, and Bhima is a devotee of Lord Krishna. Vayu is one of the gods under 33 crores, namely under the leadership of Indra. So all gods favor Lord Sriman Narayana. Vayu is the third level, that is below Indra, below the leader, and so on. Then they elevate our human level to that God level. or Hanuman, the devotee level, and then they go to Hayagriva. The Madhvas worship Hayagriva. So there by wisdom, we go to the level of the Lord. So there are 3 or 4 levels. They use the word Uttamaha, Sarvottamaha also. That is the Madhva Sampradaya. Whereas here we just simple, very simple. We depend on the sweet will of God. Para Sankalpa Sapekshatvadi Ribandha. So this reminds us that our prayer must be sincere, faithful, deep towards the Lord. So we go to the next page. This is the 4th Artha Panchakam. Out of the 5 purposes, 4th is the phala. What is the result? What is the consequence? Again, I understand according to my opinion, the word consequence has got a negative connotation in our Indian context. Namely, Sanatana Dharma context. Namely, when I say consequence, something negative. When I say fruit, it is positive. Both meaning result. Both meaning result, but when I say fruit, it is positive. When I say consequence, so let us find out whether it is consequence or fruit. So here you can say fruit. Swadhikara anuguna vashikarana visheshatali. Now this is the quality of the Lord. This is the quality of the Lord extended to the individual soul. This is little to be elaborate. Swadhikara meaning whose qualification? Who has got the right? Lord. So let us take the meaning Lord. Swadhikara means his own right. R-I-G-H-T. Anuguna, akin to, A-K-I-N to. That is favorable to his own right. Vashikarana Visheshatale. He attracts us. He enamors us. E-N-A-M-O-U-R-S or E-N-A-M-O-R-S. American spelling. So Swadhikara Anuguna Vashikarana Visheshatale means by his special attraction. He is an attractive supreme soul. Now let us take on our side Swadhikara. We are qualified by our qualification. Anuguna Vashikarana Visheshatale meaning we are eligible to be attracted. When are we eligible to be attracted? When we obey the Lord's decree, Lord's injunctions of the scriptures. So when you say Anukulya Sankalpaha, when we follow all the rules of the scriptures perfectly, then we become dear to the Lord. And therefore he is ready to attract. Or he is ready to be attracted. And he attracts us. We can say, for example, a parallel. We are iron, he is a magnet. In turn, you can also say, we are magnets and he is the iron. So the magnet attracts the iron. Iron attracts the magnet, you can say. Anyway, so Uttara, that's why I said, next line will give you more clarity. Uttara Purva Agha Ashlesha Vinashangal Piran. So again, coming to the category, maybe he is the magnet. Yeah. No, he is a bigger magnet. And we become a smaller magnet because we do our duty properly. So he is happy over our service and he gets attracted to us. Not all, only a chosen few. Only a chosen few. So Uttara Purva Agha Akshilesha Vinashangal Pirandu meaning So there is a destruction. What is the destruction? There is no, the link has been cut, ashlesha. The link has been cut. Where from? The previous and later sins. Aga meaning sin. So Uttara is later. So that is Agami, you can take. Take the word as Agami. Agami papam. Then Purva is Sanchita and Prarabdha. You can take both. The farmer, F-O-R-M-E-R. The farmer sins are Sanchita and Agami, called Purva here. Uttara meaning, Sanchita and Prarabdha. Here, Uttara is Agami. So now we are cut off from the sins. Aslesha Vishnu, Vinashangal Parant. Everything, every bad aspect has been destroyed. Then, the previous, now I remind you the previous words, namely, Yavajivam, Aprayanam, then Adeha Patam. The fourth synonym is Stula Sharira Nivritti Undai. You please connect all these four words. You first promise to yourself that I will do service as long as I live. Yavajivam. Then in Siddhopaya, we said Aprayanam, till the journey is over. Then third, in Sadhyopaya, we saw that Adeha Patam, till this body falls down. Then you have Stula Sharira Nivritti, stoppage of the gross body, which we possess now. Stula Sharira, the gross body, the body which is visible for us. Then you have another type of yoga, another yoga type, namely Urdhvanadi Visheshatani. So we say Sushumna. The word is called Sushumna. And we say there are, I don't know how, there are chakras in our body. And as you know, there is a dent on the skull, on the top of our head, by which we had food from our mother's belly, stomach. And then Brahmarandhra. Yes, right. Very good. Brahmarandhra. DHRA. It is DHRA. The hole, HOLE. Through which the life goes out. The Jivatma goes out through the what you call the prana, you can say. The vital air goes out by Urdhvanad, the top of the head. So Utkrantanai, it has come out. Archiradi Margatale. So there is a way called bright path. Archihi means flame. Flame means light. So an effulgent path, effulgent road. So Archiradi Margatale. The whole world is lit with brightness. Then Ativahikarale. So we are being carried. We are lifted. We need not walk. So the individual soul doesn't walk, doesn't what you call get tired by walking a long distance. So Ativahika is carriers. Sometimes we say a chariot comes and lifts us. A car. Then Atilangita Triguna Mandalanoi. We cross over the three quality after cremation, one attains Ativahika body. So that is not my understanding. So Ativahika is not Sukshma Sharira. Then Pitru. You are talking of the world, the place where we reach. But I am talking about the people who carry the soul. Ativahikarali. Then there will be no plural. If it is an individual soul getting out and traveling, there will be no plural. Ativahikar is a plural. Many people carry you. It is not. It is not what you call the subtle body that you refer to. Ati Vahika meaning they help you to cross. They help you to cross this world. That is, go out of this world. Then Atilangita is Triguna Mandala. So again, crossing over, jump over a place of all the three qualities. Meaning, so we will have only one quality, namely Sattvam. So we will have only one quality, namely Sattvam. Rajas and Tamas are contained in this world. So we cross that world. So Triguna Mandalam. Say Prakriti, we say Prakriti. Simple word Prakriti. Then Avadhuta Sukshma Sharirana. Again, this subtle body is also given up. Avadhuta meaning removing, undressing. Sukshma Sharirana. The invisible body also. The subtle body is also left out here. Then Aprakrita Desha Vishesha Pravishtana. Now we enter into a place called place full of Sattva quality. Aprakrita is Sattva. Prakrita is natural, that is Prakriti. Aprakrita is Prakriti meaning all the three qualities are present. Now here is only one quality, namely Aprakrita, supernatural. Desha, place, Vishesha, special place. Pravishtana, enter. So we enter into. Then Avirbhuta Swarupanai. Suddenly we get a new original nature of the soul, meaning almost equal to the Lord. Almost equal to the Lord. I don't say exactly we are equal to the Lord. So Avirbhuta, appearing, the appearance of Swarupanai, one's own form, is now different. It is different from the individual soul's nature in human life in this world. Then you have, just like as I said, almost equal to the Lord. That means no sin will accrue to us. Apahata papmatvadi. Apahata papmatvadi. Papa is sin. Apahata meaning killed. Hata killed. And avoided. Apahata. So apahata papmatvadi meaning to become pure. Why should we say apahata papma? I don't say. You can say shuddha. So shuddhatvad. Then, so just like the Lord, we possess 8 qualities. Guna Ashtaka. There are 8 qualities. So what are the 8 qualities? I think we must have studied earlier. I forgot. So Vishishta is special, extraordinarily possessing 8 qualities. Guna Ashtaka. We can say by Bhagavan 6 qualities, 2 more. Saulabhyam, Saushilyam. That I can count it as 8. Count them as 8, namely 6 qualities like Shakti, Balam, Aishwaryam, Viryam, Tejaha, Jnanam, 6 qualities, plus Saushilyam and Saulabhyam. These 2 are very, very best qualities of the Lord, especially Vishnu, and therefore easy acceptability and non-differentiation of status. That's the meaning. So Saushilyam and Saulabhyam. So we have 8 qualities, let us say. Let us not spend time on finding what are those special 8 qualities, but already it has been noted in some Pancharatra Raksha or here in Rahasya, we have already noted what are the Ashtanga, the Ashtaguna. Then Desha Kala Swarupa Paricheda Rahita Kainkarya Paryantamana. So we have no restriction over place, Desha, in doing service. In doing service, there is no restriction of place, Desha. That means you can go to any corner of Vaikuntham and do it. That's what they say. So, Kala, time, So there is no time fixed on you, morning, evening, afternoon, night, and so on. Because it's always bright. No sleep is necessary also there. Because you are all full of energy, as we say. Then Swarupa, whatever form you want to do service, you can do it. There is no limit, paricheda. Why is say paricheda means limit, rahita without. So paricheda rahita without limit. So without limitations of place, time, and nature, kainkarya paryantam. Our duty is to do service. Then paripurna bhagavad anubhava anandam. It's a great bliss, anandam, paramanandam. Bhagavad anubhava anandam, paripurna bhagavad anubhava anandam. So these words are from, as you know, the Gadyam of Sri Ramanujacharya. So paripurna bhagavad anubhava ananda. So that is called the fourth artha, purpose. That is what we call phal. Now you understand the phalam is good result, fruit. Phalam is good result. So the last purpose, fifth purpose is Prapti Virodhi. We will take it up tomorrow. Artha Panchakam. So let us find the enemies to our goal tomorrow.
ரெண்டு உபாயமே சாத்தியோபாயம் தானே?
இல்ல, ஒண்ணு வந்து சித்தோபாயம், இன்னும் சாத்தியோபாயம். நாம தான் பேர் வச்சிருக்கோம், அந்த பேரே இல்ல. இப்போ ஒரு ஸ்டேஜ்ல அந்த
ராமானுஜதயா பாத்ரம் ஞான வைராக்ய பூஷணம் ஸ்ரீமத்வேங்கடநாதார்யம் வந்தே வேதாந்த தேசிகம்.
कवितार्किकसिंहाय कल्याणगुणशालिने श्रीमते वेङ्कटेशाय वेदान्तगुरवे नमः.
சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய.